your dog is in the game and what boxes they have checked and what boxes they didn't check. If I say hunt or search, and my dog doesn't go to any box until here, I'm not going to count those as checked, right? Unless, of course, this is the hot box, then I don't need to worry about it at all. But if we're kind of sliding along here, and my dog is saying, well, gee, I don't know. Well, gee, I don't know. Well, gee, I don't know. I'm not going to take him back down this because we have not checked these yet. Right? So you want to make sure that you check them all. You want to move with... Yes?
So, you're not going to take them back down there because these haven't been checked. So could you actually come out here, come back in?
You could. Sure. But you also haven't checked that last row.
Oh, I thought we checked.
Yeah, so if you're going up this way, you're coming down the next row, right, provided that your dog has not crossed over already. I would just continue up and give them another shot. You want to pay attention to which boxes your dog has and has not checked. You want to pay attention to your speed, right? So one of the biggest mistakes that new handlers make in an ORT is they kind of do one of these, right? And they wait for their dog to make a decision on each box. Well, that's just selling the dog on something. And eventually, you kind of saw it at the offsite the other day. Eventually, your dog is just going to say, well, I don't know, clearly you know it's here. Fine. And they'll give you some half-hearted attempt at telling you a big fat fib. One of the best ways to protect yourself against that is to really set some sort of consistent method of moving for yourself. Really say you have a long line, you can let your dog go all the way out there, and just really, no matter where my dog is, no matter which box he's at, I'm just going to wander down this way. Maybe I'll turn around if he's gone back down there, kind of come back this way. You do not want to stop in front of any given box. Don't do it. Try to keep moving a little bit at least. Okay?
Is it okay to just move like this, like in and out, or like just on this side and then around on the other side?
Yeah, likely your dog is not going to let you. So my goal, sending you into this test, is that you will have very little to worry about because your dog is going to take their job and perform it for you, right? So really all you have to do is say alert when you hit the correct box. Now, these are more in case that doesn't happen, in case your dog gets spooked by how quiet it is in the building, which happens. You will be able to hear a pin drop. It is quiet. There are several people sitting much like you are, staring at your dog, right? You have the judge, the CO, judge's steward, you have somebody videotaping it, timer, yes. You have a lot of things going on, right? Strangers, typically, your dog's never seen these people before, and they're just silently staring at your dog. So, when I'm at the start line, let your dog see the timer. Let them see the videographer. Let them just go, all right, okay. Boxes, I know boxes. And really, give them that time. Technically, you have 10 seconds at the start line before you have to go. It is not a strict 10 seconds. Nobody's standing up to stopwatch saying your 10 seconds is up, gotta go. It is just there so that, and there's been a couple of tests that I've done where you tell the handler to start when you're ready, and they almost get stage fright, like complete, kind of just standing there like frozen. So where you start when you're ready. And you have to break that somehow. I'm sorry. And then you hear him take a big exhale, like breathe, relax as best you can, and really trust your dog. We talked about the you don't want to jump the gun on calling the alert, but at the same time don't wait too long. Did we talk about that and how your dog will likely give you kind of one chance, and if you're not paying attention or listening or whatever, it's a lot more difficult to get them to come back and give you another shot. Yes, your dog has to be at the box in order to call it. If your dog says it's this one and you doubt it a little too long, your dog says, well, I don't know what you want then. And he starts wandering off, and if you can't call the alert on that box, then your dog is sniffing this box. You can't do that.
So the judge is not going to ask you where it is on the box.
No.
One of these.
No. No.
Just give them the old.
If my dog says this box is hot, that box. There will be 3 heads of Q-tip taped with Scotch tape onto the inside cover of the box. That's how the ORT boxes are set. So make sure that your dog is able to identify 3 heads of Q-tip taped with Scotch tape onto the inside of the box. It makes a difference. If all you've been using is tins, start to vary that a little bit. That's okay. Any questions so far? Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do several rounds of this. We're going to do some blind and some known, because you know I love that. We'll start here. So Connie will do the first one blind. You'll do it known, known, known. Then we'll reset the boxes. That will be your turn for a blind one. Known, known, known. Reset the boxes. You see how this is going. Ready? Okay. I typically lose who the blind person is, so if we can help you keep track of where that person is, that would be great. Because anytime we do a rotating starting order, it gets confusing. Not so much with 4 people, but still. So you're gonna take your dog to the starting line.
Cool, we're being timed.
You will have 3 minutes.
Should have been there Saturday. It was so hot.
Where?
Oh my God. The offsite at Mendon.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah.
What a cute. This woman has a beautiful, beautiful horse farm up there.
Oh.
To die for.
Cool.
But, oh my God, it was so hot. Hot and humid. I mean, like 11 to 1 by the time we were doing, like, we had 4. And we had 6 people, so half did it blind, half didn't. But then we switched off to the other 2. But by the time we got to the last 2, I mean, you knew where it was, but it was so hot. Jay was just, she basically Lily's like, I don't like this one. She's not used to the heat. She's always inside with air conditioning.
Yeah.
I'll have to start changing that.
Yes. Really
Great. That was
nice
fantastic.
job. Good. Try to feed on the side of the box so you don't drop cookies on my clean boxes. I know. Did you guys see the lip when he got that first box?
Yeah.
And he kind of looked at Connie at the corner of his eye and said, okay. And he went off and checked the rest of them and came back. Eventually, by the time you're ready for the NW1, they won't need to double check it. They'll be able to say, bam, there it is. No doubt. You do not need to check every box. Ultimately, we don't want the dogs to need to check every box. So you have 3 minutes to do that test. How long did that take?
30 seconds.
Whoa, nice.
I mean, really.
Is it this many boxes? Whoa. Cool.
That worked.
Great maple.
Delay for that.
Oops.
And the only reason, George has a good point, the only reason it was 30 seconds was because the time starts when the dog's nose crosses the line. So, before you let him go, when he was doing his little leapy thing forward, his nose crossed the line. Boom, that's the start. So you
somebody's actually sitting right here looking. And
yeah. Yes, your timer will be right there.
it's kind of like the photo finish.
Yeah. So if we know that he does that leapy thing forward, start a good foot or 2 back from that line. That's okay. That's the first part of the test.
Find it.
Was she working right at the start? Not really. She just engaged there. Did you see the difference in the work for her? Beautiful.
Let me take this one.
What? No, I was asking these guys if they saw them. Not, I knew you did read it, and that's fine. Sometimes if they get in the habit of looking up at you, you'll see it as they're looking up at you. It's just a confirmation. Find it. Don't worry about the don't forget it in the test stuff.
Well, okay,
you gotta
yeah.
stay alert when it's blunt. Close your eyes.
You should be looking at it.
Good girl.
Yes, she does.
Okay, good girl.
How to pick her fingers.
Get her blinds. Come
Yes,
on.
you did a very good job. Gliding.
Okay, so remember, you can
Go
look. There is some lingering odor there. It is not
Go in.
in that box.
Good girl.
Giving you a freebie right there. Use your leash blade. Yes. So I don't know if you watched the way that Carmen was handling, but it just so happened that this was the box that she blocked on each direction that Daisy was working.
That is true.
Right? It just so happened. So as much as you want to keep moving, which you did nicely, you really want to use your leash. If she's down there, then she can get all of these boxes, and vice versa. If she's down here, and you can open it up so that she can get all of them. She's still not there.
You would think something as little as that. Huh?
She just didn't get there, right? It was just not in her view.
There.
Look at the little measure, box number 3. It's box number 4. But that's something that commonly happens in ORT trials. The box is sitting there for so long that you get odor kind of collecting on the neighboring boxes. Yes. So you on one, not quite source box. We call it a fringe.
What odors are we using?
What, cheating?
Grandma.
I think it's my
Cheating grandma now.
She's my kid.
Oh. I don't know. Calls my dog my granddog. Find it. This dog does have to cross through the cones. She's got that stupid thing off her foot. Look at all the extra sniffing she's doing. Perfectly fine to handle this just like Courtney's handling it. You got 3 minutes to search 12 boxes. You have enough time to completely stop, take your dog back to the start line, fluff them out a little bit, and start over. You can do whatever you want within those 3 minutes. Whatever you want. Even with all the extra sniffing.
I know it sounds like a little time, but it actually is. It feels like forever somehow.
For this, if you have, or your dog has a meltdown, 3 minutes is going to feel like an eternity.
Especially with people staring at you too. It's like,
Yeah.
both gonna have a
You start to
meltdown.
feel that, oh my god, my dog's not doing it. Practice, that kind of thing. I've seen it happen, but you gotta breathe and realize that you can start again. Take your dog back to the start line, breathe again, say, all right, I'm gonna listen to you this time, whatever. Kind of like we did with Daisy in that very common experience.
I just think it's so fun how people lunges forward.
Yes.
If you were bigger, he'd raise his sled dog. Cool.
Both of them together.
That would be interesting, yeah.
All of you are doing perks, right? Are all of you doing Anna's?
I mix it up.
Oh, I'm doing all.
For the ORT.
I'm doing all of them.
Yeah,
I'm doing all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
I'm going to switch with the odor then. We're just going to do a couple Anna's ones.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna change the camera angle. Let's see.
I love it. Yeah, it's methodical like me. Yeah. My contacts are really.
In the other bag. Go!
We have a winner.
We have a winner. Very good.
That's awesome.
It's my vacation every year.
Well, we go to Canada.
It's from tomorrow through Monday. I stay for Tuesday, Thursday. It's drop trial.
That's it for the whole song.
I don't know what the dogs do. 3 classes a day. Taking my shot. The classes are 2 hours, and then you have to get to each location. I know, but I guess they take in a lot. So there's always a wait list for them. Like, I've gotten something started. I was always concerned about losing my spot. And my cabin. Not anymore. I finally worked my way up to the solo one.
Maple.
Maple. Leave it.
What's my alternative? Yeah, it's fine. I knew there was a right answer in there somewhere.
That's the mechanical just give you that. Oh, let's go.
We got dates and time because launch and stuff over the start line. And so much time that yeah, they didn't spend a lot of research. But it happens too. I've seen it where you're coming into the room and the steward's talking to you and you're not paying attention to your dog wanders in, and time starts. Like those timers are told specifically, when that nose crosses that threshold, and finally the steward stopped talking and she got her dog back and sent her in, and she had lost it in 30 seconds.
Wow.
Which in an NW2 test,
That's valuable at that point. Now, is it 3 minutes for every level?
no.
As it gets harder, you get a little more time?
No. Not always. 3 minutes is standard for ORTs. Typically an NW1 test. It's 3 minutes for interior, 3 minutes for exterior, 3 minutes for vehicle, 2:30 for container. Typically 2:30. And some of the others are just the time is enough so that if the dog knows his job, it's totally plenty of time, just like this, right? Plenty of time. Don't see so many timeouts unless you have a really environmentally sensitive dog in this type of thing. Right? You see a lot of false alerts more than anything. If there's a reason to pay alerts. We're not going to have any of those reasons.
Are there a lot of people doing the ORT?
It's full.
How many people is full?
90 tests.
Holy cow.
I don't know how many people,
90?
but 90 tests. So if you're doing 3 tests, 3 tests, 3 tests, 3
Oh,
tests.
I see. 90 tests total, not per set.
So what do they do? Like all birch, then all?
Is this my blind hide? I'm blind.
It's a long day.
You're doing all 3.
I'm gonna shut my ears too.
Are you doing all 3?
Yes. Typically, there's 3 minutes allowed, but as you can see, very rarely take. What's that? We're usually done.
Well, it starts at 9, doesn't it?
Of course not.
Yep.
2? No. We did not run this run. Plenty. Oh yeah, trial days. Trial days are very long days. No, 9 to.
What time do we have to, if If it starts at 9, what time do we need to be here?
We're gonna have to be here. I think we decided we have to be here at 9. Everything is about 9.
Okay.
And then we're looking to have the first dog start running at 9:30. And the faster we go, the quicker we go. Not for an ORT. Mostly because you won't be allowed inside the building. Yeah. You won't be allowed to go to the bathroom and test.
So you're going to secrecy?
No hits?
People are pretty good.
1 cough for the left row, 2 for the right.
Nice job.
It's not gonna help the dog when you get up to the high line.
Yes. Really nice job being patient with that.
I wouldn't want somebody to tell me work for it. Just
No,
get
you know
it.
what? And it really, if you, I've been a test driver and hear something, and I just walk away, and you want to put it out of your mind. Because you don't know what they're talking about, you don't know if you can trust what they're talking about, you try to talk your dog into something, we can see it if you're trying to talk your dog into something, as judges, we can see it.
Good girl. You're going.
So if I just walked up and just kind of like, whoosh, and then backed up.
You're kind of
So,
I just wanted to check.
lovely.
Oh, we got a head turn.
Cookies for the child, or cookies for the ORT, I should say. Bring cookies.
Well done.
Per test. If you do not use cookies for child, bring 3 cookies of decent size. Give them that cookie on your way out the door. It does not need to be. You do not need to jackpot them.
so like we're not hovering over a box. Doing
Right,
that.
and-
Walk away and.
Getting drool and everything else.
Okay.
What's the etiquette for like, you'll say, so should I like wait, say alert, then they say yes or no, then I reward?
Just like you did.
I kind of was like alert at the same time that I
Yeah.
was going in. Okay.
It happens.
Yeah.
So you signed up for it, need a your number?
Yeah, I do, yeah. I don't know it, but yes.
Good for you.
So you're seeing these little subtle differences, right? When they really catch the other and they're paying attention to it. Those are the things you want to pay attention to in trial, right? The head turn, all that kind of stuff. That hesitant. No software. Alright, so now we're on close.
I think of the 3 that seems to have more distinct snacks.
She loves clothes better.
Really?
I think it helped. Oh.
Birch is pretty strong. Birch is very strong.
There's just something different about the flower.
That would affect her. And we have a lot of
For blonde.
Yes.
beautiful work.
He's like, all right.
Restrict her. Make sure she goes into the test with one cookie. She's like an addict.
She's enabling. She's an enabler.
It's clear when it's like that, right? But look at how we took something that, you know, we built up this foundation for them. They're confident in boxes because this is where we started with them, as opposed to bringing them to a horse barn and saying, okay, now here you go in the heat of the
Not
day.
like 1,000 degrees.
Yeah. When you're going into test to take your NW1, 2, 3, whatever, you want to make sure that your dog is versed in all of these things. So they go into it with this kind of confidence.
I find it a little scary when all those boxes were not checked. They tell them the word. You know, a little scary.
He was so intense on that one.
Oh, but hot feeding. I think I got my degree here, whatever it is, my ORT.
It's actually good.
Today, today. That's what I mean. Not being cocky, I think I got it.
Perfect girl. But I mean, when you get that look like that, and your dog says, I don't need to check anything out.
Wait.
And you're making some really, I know we're joking about you jackpotting him and everything, you make some really great impact when you get that excited, kind of organic for your dog. Hey, look, because it really does, you're really happy for him. You just throw cookies at him. He likes that. It's like, okay.
Okay, good.
She's just so standing there. She's like, I'm not good. Yeah. She's like a smart fox. We're not going to tell you where it is either.
It's okay, I'll take out the boot so you don't even have to look at it. Go ahead, Amy.
Yeah, she probably sees it like, no.
She hates it. She hates wearing it.
One of my dogs years ago, you know, like when the snow melts and it gets that crusty layer, he'd walk, he was almost light enough to walk on it, but he'd get cuts in his pads. So I got him those little boots and, oh my God.
Didn't go well.
It was funny, but it didn't go over well. That look of like,
Yeah.
all four legs at once, it was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alert.
I made him wear them for a little while,
When
but.
you called me, let's look at you like, rolled her eyes.
What's wrong with you, Mother? Alert.
As soon as you say alert, she looks right back at you like, all right.
So this is what I mean by false alerts, right? You jump the gun a little bit, you have to
walk that line between really, really, and she was going around the bottom of it. There are cookie crumbs there. I think that's what drew her down.
That's not going to be the case at ORT, right?
It shouldn't be, but you know, cookie slime, if there's like residual cookie smell, we do the best we can.
But that wouldn't be on the box that isn't the hot box, right? It would never be like, so.
Good point. You could have some Nuki slime on one side.
Ivy was on a first day one time with a newfie next to him. The slime was down in here, and Isaac went over it, lapped it.
Ew, fuck.
So gross. Oh, gross. His face is like.
Alright.
God, that's horrible.
So gross.
Oh, it's me, isn't it? Come here.
This is fun. I think we're really doing it. It's Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a week from Sunday.
I have an entry in a party on Saturday. One of those mud runs.
Oh boy, you'll be tired.
Yay!
Where are you doing that?
You're doing that on the 20th?
Yeah.
Where are you doing that?
Connecticut.
Oh god.
Wow, we didn't know we were going to have a wild ski.
I know, and then I was like, oh, I have to do ORT.
Well, just remember the worst pain is going to be 2 days after you do that.
Correct.
So, you know.
It's true. Yeah.
Monday, Sunday
Here you
it'll
go.
hurt, but Monday's just call out sick.
Then I think we'll do two more, one line with Carol, and then maybe you can run that one, and one line with Courtney, and then Connie can run that one. Just in terms of time, I want you guys to get more line opportunities.
Okay.
My other daughter said she flipped out thinking it was the invisible fence attacking her.
Very natural. 4 seconds.
Wow.
Then I'm just going to leave it closed. They recognize odor is perfectly fine. They're like, great.
Hold on. Hold on. That was good. I think it's the lump on the
And you know how all the boxes are kind of messed up at this point? They're not that straight. They were perfectly straight for your ORT. So every time a dog runs, there are two helpers that run out and they straighten up all the boxes and then they run back. It's kind of like, you know.
Horse show, putting up jumps, that kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah. Or like when tennis and the little balls
Oh, yeah.
run across and they grab the balls and they run back.
But one person gets the odor box, and that's it for that person.
Yeah, but their job is the busiest. All right, Carol.
Draw holes in boxes.
Find it.
That was cool.
There she was going to move off. Just as you said alert, she was just about to move away. Yes. So you do want to wait for your dog to confirm it, but not so long that they leave it and say, well, forget you. I don't know what you want from me. They do.
Or sit there.
Find it
Until they are so confident. Yes. So she did scan the seam of this box. But how did it look different from that one?
Well, she pushed her nose on this one.
Don't leave it.
I didn't mean to say that. What? Naughty. Bad.
What?
I said leave it. You're good girl.
We'll throw something at you. All right, Courtney's up.
Oh, me? Okay.
I almost said I wouldn't call you a cheater, but I would. So.
Good job.
So hopefully that puts your minds to ease a little bit. We'll have Isaac help.
I said this moment was hard. Grass. I know. It was tough. The grass was tough.
Remember, the ORT is the first baby step, right? And then we're going to start working on expanding our Q-tips.
Good girl. You did it. I know, but
Between
you're
that and the people who
going.
make the little things, I don't know what those were used for before Nosework came around. Must have been used for something.
But
So
it's
yeah,
good.
all
He
kids
loves
getting a
food,
huge
huh?
pat on the back for their
Baby's with us.
Q-tips though.
Raw mushroom. Everything else.
Pickles and stuff, and I dropped a pickle on before they were too, like, right on, walked away from it. I found something she won't eat. Yeah, she just didn't want it, that's it.
Maple hates bananas.
Oh my God.
Isn't that random?
They could live on
I
bananas.
think we have one more week until
Yeah,
you actually
week from
test, right?
Sunday.
So,
We have one more class that we can get.
yeah, it's important for them to see this kind of setup, right? And be aware of it and say, oh, okay, yeah, this is that game. Do you want to do this next week too? No. We do some this next week, right? Or do you want to do one more week of this?
I don't care.
I don't care. Something else. Why don't
Undecided.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, maybe we'll set this up and we'll do a little something else too. It was a little cool. Okay, so we're gonna close.
Thank you.
Have a good day.